We are continuing 10th chapter, exercise 10.2, 9th question. XY and x dash y dash are two parallel tangents. You can see xy and x dash y dash are two tangents which are parallel to each other to this circle with center O. And another tangent AB. AB is also a tangent and its point of contact is C. Is intersecting xy, is intersecting this tangent, intersects a tangent xy at the point A and intersects x dash y dash at the point B. This is given. So under given we have to write from here to here. To prove angle AOB is equal to 90 degree, that we have to prove. So here first we are going to take triangle OAP, this triangle, and triangle OAC. By proving these two triangles congruent, we are going to proceed the proof. So in these two triangles, OP equal to OC, the reason is radii of the same circle. OA equal to OA, it is common. PA equal to AC, the reason is theorem 10.2. A is an external point. From A, tangents are drawn. The length of the tangents are AP and AC. Therefore, they are equal. So, in two triangles, all the three corresponding sides are equal. Therefore, by triple S condition, triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OAC. We know when two triangles are congruent, corresponding angles and corresponding sides are equal. The corresponding angle we are going to take is OAP, angle OAP. We know it is equal to angle OAC. The reason is CPCP. So these two angles are equal. Therefore, each angle is half of which angle? Half of angle A. The angle is like this. If this is 40, this is also 40. Therefore, what is the entire angle? Entire angle is 80. Therefore, 40 is half of which number? Half of 80. Therefore, these two angles are equal. Equal to half of which angle? Half of angle A. Therefore, angle OAC is half of angle A. Right. Similarly, we are going to take these two triangles. Right. By proving these two triangles, we are going to prove angle OBC is half of angle B. So, we are going to write similarly, triangle OQB is congruent to triangle OCB. Therefore, angle OBC is equal to half of angle B. Right. Now we are going to add these two. Angle OAC plus angle OBC is equal to half of angle A plus half of angle B. How did we get this? Adding results 1 and 2. So, OAC plus OBC is equal to half of angle A plus angle B. So, OAC plus angle OBC is half of 180. How this becomes 180 A plus B? These two lines are parallel and AB is a transversal, right? When a transversal intersects a pair of parallel lines, remember interior angles are supplementary. Therefore, what is angle A plus B? A plus B is 180. Therefore, how much we get? We get it is equal to 90 degree. Hope you understood. First, we have taken these two triangles. Proving these two triangles congruent, we got these two angles equal to half of angle A. Then by proving these two angles congruent, we got OBC is half of angle B. but A and B are interior angles formed by the transversal AB of the parallel lines XY and X dash Y dash. Interior angles are supplementary, therefore angle A plus angle B is how much? 180 degree. Now I am going to take triangle. We have to prove AOB is 90 degree. Therefore, which triangle we are going to take? In triangle AOB angle OAB plus angle OBA plus angle AOB equal to 180 degree. In any triangle, sum of three angles equal to what? Equal to 180 degree. This angle OAC is nothing but OAB. C and B lie on the same straight line, therefore it is OAB. OBC is nothing but angle OBA is equal to how much? 90. So this result we are going to use in the place of OAB and OBA. So replacing this by 90 plus angle AOB is equal to 180. Therefore, what is angle AOB? It is 180 minus 90, which is equal to 90. Hence, angle AOB we got it is equal to 90 degree. Exercise 10.2 10th question. Prove that the angle between the two tangents. Which are the tangents here? PA and PB. Angle between the tangents, it is angle P. So APB is the angle between the tangents. Drawn from an external point, P is an external point, to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contact at the center. So we have to show these are the point joining the contacts A and B with the center. So we have to show this angle plus this angle is how many degrees? 180 degrees. Supplementary we have to prove. So what we are given? Given P is an external point to circle, say OR, radius is R and center is O. PA and PB are tangents from P to circle OR. What is to be proved? We have to prove the angle at the center and the angle at P is 180 degree. So to prove angle AOB plus angle APB, supplementary we have to prove. Therefore we have to prove 180. So PA is a tangent and OA is a radius. Therefore, measure of angle A is 90 degree. Similarly, PB is a tangent and OB is a radius. Therefore, angle B is also 90 degree. There is a quadrilateral we can see here. So, in quadrilateral, OAPB, angle O can be written as AOB plus angle A plus angle B plus angle APB. Sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So it is angle AOB, A is 90, B is also 90 plus angle APB is equal to 360. Therefore, angle AOB plus angle APB is equal to 360 minus 90 plus 90 is 180, which is equal to what? Equal to 180. Therefore, the angles AOB and APB are supplementary. Eleventh question is to prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. So ABCD is a parallelogram it circumscribes the circle OR. We have to prove the same parallelogram is a rhombus. Okay. So quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, we know opposite sides are equal. AD equal to BC and AB equal to CD. We should remember this. And we are going to use theorem 10.2 here. A, B, C and D are external points to circle OR. We know length of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Already we have used the same point in this exercise only. Therefore, AP and AS are equal. PB and BQ are equal. CQ and CR are equal. And DR and DS are equal. Right? Therefore, by theorem 10.2, AS equal to AP and PB is equal to BQ. CQ is equal to CR and DR is equal to DS. This is by theorem 10.2. Now we are going to add all the results. So adding, we get what we get, AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS is equal to AP plus PB plus CR plus DR. Adding AS with DS, we get AD. BQ plus CQ gives BC. AP plus PB gives AB. And CR plus DR, if we add, we get CD. Therefore, we got AD plus BC is equal to AB plus CD. But we have to prove it is a rhombus. How to prove it is a rhombus? A parallelogram becomes a rhombus if all the four sides are equal. But we know from the first result, AD can be replaced by BC and AB can be replaced by CD. So replacing AD by BC, we get BC plus BC is equal to CD plus CD. Right. This is from result 1. Therefore, we get 2BC equal to 2CD. Therefore, we get BC equal to what? Equal to CD. BC and CD are adjacent sides of a parallelogram. When adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, the parallelogram becomes what? Becomes a rhombus. Therefore, adjacent sides of parallelogram ABCD are equal. Therefore, parallelogram ABCD is a rhombus. Because already opposite sides are equal in a parallelogram. Now we have proved adjacent sides are also equal. Therefore, the parallelogram becomes what? Becomes a rhombus. Exercise 10.2, 12th question. A triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 cm. The radius of the circle is 4 cm. O is the center of the circle. OD is radius. OE is also radius. OF is radius. It is 4 cm. Such that the segments BD and DC into which BC is divided. This BC is divided as two segments as BD and CD. Length of CD is given 6 and BD is 8 cm. Question is, find the sides AB and AC. We are asked to find out the length of the side AB and AC. First, we are going to use theorem 10.2. So, by theorem 10.2, A, B and C are exterior points. A, B and C are exterior points to circle O4. Center is O, radius is 4. Therefore, we know CD and CF are equal. Length of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. BD and BE are equal. AF and AE are equal. So I write by theorem 10.2, AB and C are exterior points to circle OR. Therefore, CD equal to CF, BD is equal to BE and AE is equal to AF. CD is given as 6, therefore CF is also 6. BD is 8, therefore BE is also 8. These two are not given. Let us assume it is equal to X. Therefore, what is AC? AC is X plus 6. BC is 6 plus 8, which is 14. And AB is X plus 8. This we have assumed equal to X. I find perimeter of triangle ABC. What is perimeter of any triangle? It is sum of all the three sides. AB is X plus 8, BC is 14 and AC is X plus 6. So adding we get 28 plus 2x is the perimeter. I find semi-perimeter. What do you mean by semi-perimeter? Half of the perimeter. So it is 28 plus 2x upon 2, which is equal to 2 into 14 plus x upon 2. So we get the semi-perimeter equal to what? 14 plus x. We are going to use Heron's formula. What is Heron's formula? Area of triangle ABC is root of S minus AB, S minus BC, and here S minus AC. If we take the sides as AB as C and then here A, we will get semi-perimeter minus the first side, semi-perimeter minus the second side into semi-perimeter minus the third side. So area of triangle ABC is X we have got 14 plus X. S is substituted. Again S, 14 plus X. What is AB? We have found AB is X plus 8, but it is minus AB. So minus X minus 8. Again S, S is 14 plus X. BC, what is BC? It is 14. Again S, 14 plus X minus AC. AC is X plus 6, here it is minus AB, so minus X minus 6. Therefore, area of triangle ABC is root of this 14 plus X. Each bracket can be simplified. 14 minus 8 becomes 6. 14 and 14 gets cancelled. Here X is left over, multiplied by. Here X and X gets cancelled. 14 minus 6 is 8. So here we got ABC equal to root of 14 plus X. 6 into 8 is 48. So it can be rewritten as 48. 6 8s are 48. X, this X is copied into what? 14 plus X. This is result number 1. Again we are going to find out area of the same triangle by a different method. By comparing these two areas, we are going to get the values of AB and AC. We know area of triangle is half base into altitude. So this area of triangle ABC we are going to divide into 3 sections. AB with O, BC with O and AC with O. So this area of triangle ABC is going to be divided into 3 sections with O. So area of triangle ABC is AOB plus BOC plus AOC. If we add all the 3 areas, we will get area of triangle AOB. So it is half In AOB, which is the perpendicular, OE is the perpendicular. OE is the perpendicular. Therefore, half into OE into AB. Area of triangle BC is, here the perpendicular is OD into what? Into BC. In triangle AOC, OF is the perpendicular. Therefore, half into OF stands on AC. So, half is common. We know OE is 4 and AB is x plus 8 plus half. OD is 4, the radius of the circle, and BC is 14. Half into OF is also 4 into AC is x plus 8. Therefore, I am going to take half into 4 as the common term. This is the common term which is taken out. Here x plus 8 is left over. Here 14 is left over, and here x plus 8 is left over. We made a mistake. Here x plus 6. AC is x plus 6. Right? Okay. So here it gets cancelled. It is 2 into x plus x is 2x. 14 plus 6 plus 8 becomes 28. Therefore, I write this as 2 into 2 is taken as common into x plus 14. 2 is taken out, which is equal to 4 into x plus 14. This is also area of triangle ABC. Here, what is the formula we have used? It is half into base into altitude. This is the altitude because it is perpendicular. Why it is perpendicular? Because AB is a tangent and OE is the radius of the circle. Therefore, E is 90 degree, D is 90 degree, and F is 90 degree. So, if you take this triangle, this is the altitude and this is the base. Altitude, base, altitude and base. And area of triangle ABC is splitted as sum of all the 3 areas. If we add all the 3 areas, we will get area of triangle ABC. So, here we got 2 results. This is area of triangle ABC. This is also area of triangle ABC. Therefore, we are going to equate result number 1 and result number 2. So, 1 and 2 are equal. What is result number 1? Root of 48x into 14 plus x. Result number 2 is 4 into x plus 14. These two results are equal. You can see one side root is there and the other side without root is there. So to eliminate the root, we are going to square on both the sides. So let us take square. When we square, the root gets eliminated. We get 48x into 14 plus x. And here when you square, you will get 16 into 14 plus x, the whole square. X plus 14 is same as 14 plus x. Right. You can see one factor is getting cancelled here. 16 also getting cancelled here 3 times. So 3x is equal to 14 plus x. Therefore 2x is equal to 14. X is equal to what? X is equal to 14 divided by 2, which is equal to 7. We got the value of x. We are asked to find out the value of AB and what? And AC. AB and AC. What is AB? AB is x plus 8 and AC is x plus 6. AB is x plus 8, x is 7 plus 8 equal to 15, and AC is x plus 6, which is 7 plus 6, which is equal to 13. Therefore, AB is 15 centimeter and AC is 13 centimeter. AB is 15 centimeter and AC is 13 centimeter. Such a lengthy sum, so need more practice. Exercise 10.2, 13th question. Prove that opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle. So quadrilateral is outside the circle, it is circumscribing, touching, right, at the point P, Q, R and S, Subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. So we are asked to prove angle AOB plus COD, opposite angles, are supplementary at the point O that we have to prove. So the figure is drawn here as per the question. In triangle OAP, this triangle and this triangle we have taken, and we have proved these two triangles are congruent. OP and OS are radii of the same circle, they are equal. OA is common in both the triangle. AP and AS are length of the tangents drawn from the external point A. Therefore, by theorem 10.2, AP is equal to what? Equal to AS. Therefore, in these two triangles, we got all the three sides are equal. Hence, by triple S theorem, the triangles are congruent. When two triangles are congruent, corresponding elements are equal. The corresponding element we are going to take, that should be remembered. It is angle OAP. What is the corresponding angle of OAP? It is angle OAS. So OAP, this angle we got, it is equal to this angle. Because these two angles are equal, each angle is half of angle A, right? Therefore, OAP is equal to OAP is equal to half of angle A. Similarly, we can prove OBA is half of angle B, and angle OCD is half of angle C, and angle ODC is half of angle D. That is written here. Then we have added all these four results, 1, 2, 3 and 4, adding all the four results, 3 and 4. We get angle OAB plus OBA plus OCD plus ODC is equal to half of A plus B plus C plus D. These four angles are angles of a quadrilateral. So what is sum of these four angles? Equal to 360. So half of 360, how much we get? It is equal to 180. Right? This result we are going to use in the coming result. Next we are going to take opposite triangles. So I am going to take triangle AOB. Which is the triangle opposite to triangle AOB? It is triangle COD. So we are going to add all the three angles of these two triangles. So in triangle AOB, sum of three angles equal to 180 degree. Similarly, in triangle COD also we are going to take sum of three angles. So in triangle AOB and triangle COD. In triangle AOB, which are the angles we have? We have angle OAB plus angle OBA plus angle AOB plus. In triangle COD, the angles are OCD plus ODC plus angle COD is equal to, these three angles makes 180, these three angles also makes 180, therefore we get 180 plus 180, which is equal to 360. Now I take this result as 5. So in the place of these four angles, what can be substituted? 180 can be substituted. So OAB plus OBA plus OCD plus ODC. For these four angles, which number can be substituted? 180. So 180 plus, which are the angles left over here? AOB and angle COD is equal to 360. Therefore, angle AOB plus angle COD equal to 360 minus 180, which is equal to 180. So we got one of the result, AOB plus COD is equal to 180. To get the remaining result, around any point we know 360 degree is formed. Therefore, angle AOB plus angle DOC plus angle COD plus angle DOA equal to 360 degree. Angle O is here, A, B, C, D. Around any point 360 degree is formed, that is written here. But in the place of AOB plus COD, the result we have found is 180 plus angle BOC plus angle DOA equal to 360. Therefore, BOC plus DOA equal to 360 minus 180, which is equal to 180. Therefore, angle BOC plus angle DOA is also equal to 180 degree. These are the required result. AOB plus COD is equal to 180 and angle BOC plus DOA is equal to 180 degree.